The Radwan Force was created to launch offensive attacks, including raids into Israel. It has been active in fighting on the Lebanon-Israel border since October 7th. Israel estimates that thousands of agents make up this unit whose objective is to conquer the Israeli Galilee. Deployed along the Blue Line between Israel and Lebanon, the border guarded by UN peacekeepers, the Radwan unit keeps a close watch on northern Israel and is always gathering intelligence. The unit was formed in 2006 as the Intervention Force. It was renamed in 2008 in honor of Hezbollah leader Imad Mughniya, who was killed that year in a joint Mossad-CIA operation. Mughniya fought under the nom de guerre Radwan, the Islamic angel who protects heaven. The unit's officers receive training directly from the Iranian Revolutionary Guard's Sabirin Commando Unit. The unit was instrumental in the 2006 kidnapping that sparked the Second Lebanon War under Mughniya's command. The Radwan Force distinguished itself in combat in Lebanon and Syria against the Islamic State, displaying great skill. Many Radwan fighters have experience fighting in a variety of conditions in Syria. Originally, it was an intervention unit within Hezbollah, led by Haytham Ali Tabatabai. Until 2014, Radwan's existence was kept secret until they were spotted at Ashura ceremonies in Beirut. Advanced Kalashnikov AK-74M, an AK-12 fitted with a GP-2530mm grenade launcher or a standard silencer, advanced versions of the PKM Commando machine gun, Western pistols and Keller submachine guns, and the Austrian Koch are fitted with picket rails and optical sights, an American PVS 14 night vision device, and an RPG-29 with a tandem combat head. The unit also possesses American-made rifles, such as the M16 and Austrian and Iranian-made sniper rifles. Initially, Hezbollah presented Radwan as a new special ninja force. Haytham Ali Tabatabai, born in 1968, leads the unit and has played a prominent role since Mughniya's death. On January 18, 2015, Tabatabai survived an attack attributed to Israel in Syria. Tabatabai has led the Radwan unit and has been responsible for important strategies such as the invasion of Galilee. Hatem Adib Hamada, Radwan's deputy commander, was killed in 2016 during fighting in Aleppo. The Galilee invasion plan includes rocket attacks and assaults by the Radwan unit. Stage 1. Nasser Aziz Geographical Units. Geographical units in southern Lebanon are responsible for opening fire with massive rocket and mortar fire along the entire border, including firing into Israeli territory. In addition, they are responsible for neutralizing surveillance devices along the border through sniper fire, explosive UAVs, suicide UAVs, under the responsibility of the air unit, and anti-tank fire. Stage 2. Radwan Unit. Simultaneously with the above attack and neutralization of surveillance devices, Radwan Unit operatives are expected to assault the barrier throughout the sector, breach the barrier at multiple points, and by multiple means, potent IEDs and possibly even booby-trapped tunnels dug beneath the barrier. The working hypothesis must take into account that there are still attack tunnels that the IDF has not yet exposed, and, if so, they will be used in this phase. Stage 3. Radwan Unit. Radwan operatives will cross on foot and with vehicles, mainly motorcycles and all-terrain vehicles, above ground into Israeli territory and head towards communities and military bases near the border. Some of the operatives, based on prior planning, may attempt to hit targets inside the territory of the State of Israel. Stage 4. Radwan Unit. Gaining control of bases and communities, carrying out assassinations and taking hostages as bargaining chips. Also, transferring the hostages to Lebanese territory, with an emphasis on capturing Israeli soldiers. Stage 5. Radwan Unit. Erect barricades, deploy and wait for IDF forces while anti-tank and light anti-aircraft squads and snipers take up position. Hezbollah's air unit would support UAV operations for intelligence gathering and strikes. The planned attack by Hezbollah was postponed due to Hamas's action on October 7, 2023. The structure of the Radwan unit and the essence of its emergency operations. Under the Radwan unit, there are several subunits, in Arabic terminology, Shu'aba brigade, and several thousand officers. Some sources estimate their number at around 2,500. According to various sources, updated to 2014, there are several units, most of which are named by serial numbers. Unit 501, Unit 502, Unit 801, and Unit 802. The various subdivisions of the Radwan unit are divided into a large number of subunits or squads. Shiite villages in the various geographical areas with particular emphasis on southern Lebanon are, in fact, the logistical anchor of these squads. These squads are established in warehouses in villages and adjacent military zones, where ammunition and self-supplies are stored for emergencies. Radwan subunits operate independently and are logistically anchored in Shiite villages in southern Lebanon. Amal Saad noted that Radwan reflects Hezbollah's transition to a more conventional and sophisticated force. The existence of Radwan demonstrates the level of sophistication and military evolution of Hezbollah. One of the clear signs of the transition from guerrilla to an army is the development of broad offensive formations, and not just a specific or defensive attack, said Lieutenant Colonel Binder, commander of Israel's 91st Division. This is not necessarily bad for us. The more they become an army and produce regular patterns, the more they create targets for us to attack. An army needs to move, to gather forces. It leaves traces. As a sign of the importance of this Hezbollah combat unit, prior to the September 2024 ground offensive, the Israeli army began a targeted bombing campaign against the senior commanders of this unit. Support the channel, like and share.